wonderland. A post-it note delivered by hand, inked in charm and written in journalist wit. The boy still keeps beneath his bed.
The definition of videographer is the art of recording images and making films with a video camera. And as I look back at all my years in doing this, dating back to about 2000, and I look back at the television show I first started with and the gear that we used and how young we looked, it's crazy how fast time goes and how you change and how technology changes. But I've come to realize that inside, you never really change, because when people ask me what I do for a living, it's the art, it's the producing, it's the educating that I think of first, not the hunting. And when I got this opportunity to join Will on one of his Western adventures, it definitely hit home, because again, even though we produce a television show for a living and that's what we do, we make time for others because that's what means the most to us. And I was very much looking forward to getting out there with Will in Utah and chasing after some of the largest big game animals that North America has to offer.
From cutting my arrows to sharpening the broadheads, all that preparation gives me the confidence when it comes time to draw and make the right shot, to know that you've done all the things to make sure that you're able to be successful and you're able to put an ethical shot. You prepare much more than the actual hunt. You spend months and months shooting and sharpening broadheads, cutting arrows, all for that one split second when your finger touches your release and sends that arrow on the way to the animal you're targeting.
My camera gear is my tool belt, and when I am given a task, I am prepared, I am organized, and I make sure that I am ready to do the best job that I possibly can.
Morning and welcome aboard American Airlines Flight 2510 with service to Salt Lake City. Your flight crew for this flight is Captain Charlie Lohman. The current weather conditions in Salt Lake City are partly cloudy skies with temperatures of 51 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 11 degrees Celsius.
Oh, you'll never know when the judge will come to take your soul. Where you gonna go when they come for you to pay the toll?
They found another bull. They've got two of them over on that face that we're going to be heading over to right now. Hopefully he said they're getting a spotting scope trying to see how good he is right now, but he said just from binoculars since he looks better than what the other one did. Hopefully.
Really want you back in a way right now. You wanna get some more, you got it wrong. Looking for a fight, now you gotta play. Better sleep with one eye open from the
This segment is brought to you by Film the Hunt, Look for our on-site courses for tons of opportunity in learning outdoor video production at filmthehunt.com.
I got a hold of the guys at The Life. I'd seen some of their, their shows and their video, and I really liked their style of not just making about the hunt. They incorporated everything that went with the hunt. The stuff that just, that every one of us go through before we go on a hunt, the things we think about, the preparation.
Yeah, we got a moose spotted. The boys got him. Garrett and Dallas, all the guys, Gunner and Brody haven't found him. Now we're just working our way up this draw. The drainage that he's in, work this ridge back up, kind of get on the same elevation as him and work across or work down to him. But he's hung up in there with a cow, which is good. I mean, he's not going far, hopefully, but I don't think we've got too much more. Maybe another half an hour, 45 minutes before we can get up to within archery range, hopefully. So we'll see what happens. He might be about our level, just side hilling around.
While they're getting their breath, let's boogie up here where they can get eyes on us.
Okay.
Only go wherever the wind knows.
Inside 100. We're inside 100. He's just right before us.
In the shadows, there's a meter high. All alone, all alone, all alone. Ain't no need for wrong or right. Here I stand, ready for the blood flow. Here I am, looking for a fight. Another night with a girl I don't know. Another day, well, I won't see the light. All alone, all alone, all alone. Ain't no need for wrong or right. Down in the valley where the river flows, I'm gonna wash my tail. Going down the water, gonna meet the Lord, so I can do it all again. I've never been the keeper of a brother, never been one to pick a side. I'm the only one to keep me under. Been so low, it's time to feel high. All alone, all alone, all alone. Ain't no need for wrong or right.
Right there, right there.
Watch, watch, watch.
We're inside 100. We're inside 100. He's just right below us. Right there, right there. There's the cow right there. The cow's right there. They're in the chamber. No.
Watch, watch, watch. Get another one in him. You're out.
It's done. Dead bull. Yeah, baby. He's down. He's rolling. He's rolling. He's rolling. Shirist, baby. Oh man. Oh. Oh, dude, I hate it. I hate it that I didn't shoot him with a bow, but let me tell you, I'm happy as can be.
My hunts don't normally go as planned. They normally, something always happens. They drag out. It takes time, and there's a lot of obstacles to get over. And that's what I thought was going to happen again. We got in range of a really, really good Shiras, and things didn't work out. And every bow hunter knows that if you don't have the wind right, things go bad. And of course, the wind did what it normally does in the mountain. It switched, and that bull and cow got up, smelled us. They started moving away from us, fairly quickly. Fortunately, I was able to, with the tag, hunt with a bow or a rifle. So Garrett was carrying a rifle for me. I took a good shot, knocked the moose down, and I was very, very, very excited to be able to say that I had a Shiras moose, and it actually the situation worked out, like it normally doesn't for me.
After a long, hard day's work getting that moose out of the mountains, and Will, being the guy that he is, treated everybody to a fine steak dinner. And although we may not have exactly matched the dress code, ready or not, here comes the marching band of camo.
Should have been done. What should have been? Has anyone killed a giant tip or white tip on the Henrys? His days are numbered. Is that one? Is that a guy we're talking about? Who's that? What did Sub kill at 2:30?
Well, we quickly shifted gears and took the 4-hour trek up into bison country, and had a ton of rain that moved in, so we looked to the Wade Lemon Group for their suggestions.
With this rain, we won't be able to track him.
Yeah.
What I don't want to do is just go down there and booger this bull. But I didn't know how much time you wanted to spend, or because them other bulls over there along the below camp there, we can find them.
The ones that you got sent a picture of?
That I seen this morning.
Okay.
But this bull here, we ought to be able to find him. We would find him if it wasn't raining, because we could track him. Let's go see what we.
Okay.
We'll go from there.
Sounds good.
Follow Gunner there.
Okay.
As we sat in the truck and allowed for the storm to pass, I couldn't help but ask questions about a structure that sat off to the right of the truck. And as it turns out, this area of the country is extremely dry, and there's little to no means of water for the wildlife. So these contraptions are built to catch rainwater and allow it to drain into storage tanks so that the wildlife has water year round. And it was really neat to hear, because it is our hard-earned dollar, the hunters, and other conservation groups such as Fish and Wildlife, Mule Deer Foundation, so on and so forth. It's our money that goes to building these and to help preserve our wildlife by getting them the resources that they need year round.
So this 2-track will go on out. This is just a big plateau. He's in the last sage flat out here. But the way our wind's going, we're gonna go out this way. Come back in on him. He's by himself? Yep. Perfect. We've got the bison we've been after, spotted. A couple, mile or so down and around. We gotta work around to the north, back to the west, and come up to him from the west. We just had rain this morning. We've got soft ground. We've got wet grass. Everything's right to kill him with a bow. So hopefully it goes as planned.
This segment is brought to you by Film the Hunt. Get an outdoor video education right from home with filmthehunt.com.
shot, that's for sure.
This moment closing in. There's a stillness on your skin, like water melting from snow. Through this changing state, you will learn to flow,
Mother, don't cry for me. I've done chose the life I lead.
That's the money. That's the money shot. Damn, I see him. He's laying down. Oh, free range bison with a bow. Oh my gosh.
Again, I look at myself going, this just doesn't happen. So maybe my hunting luck had turned. We're on to better mojo for me in my hunting adventures. You know, anybody that knows me, you know, friends and family know that I'm always thinking about what's the next hunt? Where's the next hunt? What are we gonna do? How are we gonna plan for it? And, so I guess now is what's the next adventure with the guys at the Life?
For me to have the chance to get back to old school days of just strictly running the camera and having one job to do, and that's tell a story through a lens, capture these moments to the best of my ability, and make Will and his family proud with a product that will last a lifetime for them. And I think that's exactly what we did. Number one, it was the first moose hunt that I'd ever been a part of, but to be on a spot and stalk, free range bison hunt with a bow, and to be able to capture it over Will's shoulder like that, I'm proud. I'm proud of that entire team. I'm proud of the guides. I'm proud of the cameramen, and for Will for making 2 great shots and putting down just a beast, an absolute beast that I am proud to say I was a part of, and it's a memory I'll never forget.